Not Wednesday, but the Tuesday live sweat. Um, the Tuesday live sweat is certainly not as good as the Wednesday live sweat as far as my results go. This is a freaking train wreck. But we'll wait for Bobby, and he'll pop in here, and we'll take a look at this big GPP and see who's better at doing this than I am, which is apparently everybody. But we'll just kind of take a look at this. We'll take a look at the NBA. We'll pull up the NBA slate, which I'll be up over. Actually, I'll pull up the NBA game, which is going to be up over here. I guess it's still the Phoenix game. And then we'll just kind of see what's going on. So I'm pulling up the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, actually. That's got 10 minutes to go.
Well, the other game's a great game.
Now that's the
Clippers and Phoenix.
How far is that in, though? Let's see.
It's way earlier. It's the first half, but it's a nice game. They're both good games.
Okay, and I'll tell you this. We talked about this the other day. I mean, to see these guys in the playoffs, like trying to take over when their team needs it, it's pretty inspiring. Listen, and shout out to freaking Trey. You know what I mean?
It was amazing today. He was an unbelievable.
Every reason to just freaking pack it in, because they're gonna lose eventually anyway. You know what I mean? But I mean, they were down 15 freaking points.
And in Boston in a closeout game against a team that they should have no business against. That was amazing.
Yep. And now you get to see unfortunately what happens when you have Jokic in a close game with 60 fantasy points going to the fourth quarter. Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of fantasy points scored tonight by a lot of guys. So
yeah, you probably won't need him.
Devin Booker's already at 30-something, and it's 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, that's what happens. These things become very, very concentrated among the best players,
That's exactly right. And it's so funny because the lineup that I'm most not excited about, because it's a 222 showdown lineup, but I love these. If you give me the Clippers, this is when I win money in these type of showdown things. I'm telling you, man, I've got the right idea with this team. For whatever reason, whenever I play Marcus Morris, I captain Marcus Morris, who's been unbelievable at nothing. And I played Morris and Plumlee, and I played Durant, Booker, Paul, and Westbrook. But I captained Morris.
Let's talk about something good, by the way.
And I might actually win this freaking tournament because of it.
So first of all, I mean, Arizona's struggling here, but dude, we got a freaking second loss out of Milwaukee today.
Yeah.
The Tigers are just impossible. You just can't beat them.
You can't beat them, but yet somehow everybody does. But because it feels like every night they don't.
Everybody does. That's right. But they just never lose, even though they lose every game. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But man, we need Arizona to kind of come back here.
I don't. I would like baseball to stay the same. 3 out of my 4 1,500 lineups are cashing right now.
Oh.
My best one is I'm in 16th, but I'm not going to get any more. I did 2 Atlanta stacks out of my 4 lineups, and I used the 2-man. Well, no, the one that's doing well right now, I had like the cheap Mets, which did nothing. But I did have the right guys with Steele and Ryan, and then my other one, which was looking good for a while early on, but I had Ruiz and Garcia, like a little 2-man. And a 5-man Toronto stack, just unfortunately not the right Torontos.
Well, here we're gonna.
I had Rios and Canning in that one, but I mean, legitimately, all of these completely could. I can't say should, but could easily cash.
I'm pulling it up right now. So this is the one that you mentioned that's in the 16th.
Yeah, that was the one that took the unfortunate Mets weird 2-man, and it was kind of like a way to get exposure too. But I think, Daddy's got a big prospect, but I knew Vogelbach would be unknown in these 2,400. So it made me allow to fit my Braves in a different way. Because I wanted to do a non-Olsen Brave stack, and I wanted to do one Olsen Brave stack.
Yeah, so the good thing about my lineups is that they're not mathematically eliminated because all my guys are still going. But
I got guys in my other ones.
Certainly not looking inspiring. This is what
time left to where you could still get there.
Of course, anything can happen. They can play 15 innings. Who the hell knows?
Well, that's not going to happen because you start with the runner on second now.
Mm.
That whole thing. But Yeah, it's certainly possible to catch, but I mean, I'm doing good right now. Like I personally am good with everything sort of remaining with baseball the same. Because the ones I do have all the Giants in, they're not going to get it's too much to catch up.
Let's see who is doing well here. So here's the Colts, 160. He did play the Ryan Berrios, and yeah, you had to have Danny Jansen.
Well, you could have had Ruiz too. I mean, he had a big game, even though it wasn't quite as big.
It's true. So he had what kind of lineup is this? He's got four Torontos, and then he's got this one off with Ruiz. No, this has got Peterson in here too. Okay, so he's got two Oaklands. All right, so that's this, and then so he's ahead of this guy. Well, this guy's got Canning still in the game pitching. Oh, actually, he's out. Yeah, he might have been taken out. No, he's still in. That's got a shot, I suppose. But baseball is like so ridiculous. Like probably somebody down here, like this, like Squirrel Patrol's got 16 innings left, and he's got Witt, Dozier, Perez. I mean, he's got a bunch of swipes left for sure. BGR Seth, he's got 23 innings left. Yeah, dude. Excuse me, did I not talk about this with you like yesterday? At 12, I said, okay, so what did I say when I went to sleep last night? Who's giving my pairing? Oh, Berrios and Morton. You know what I mean? Like, God damn it!
Yeah, that is exactly.
So this guy Ryan and Morton. This is. It's got a bunch of Oaklands though. There's no guarantee Oakland gets another fantasy point.
I mean, I didn't get them together enough, but I did have Berrios and Morton as two of my higher owned pitchers by the end of the night. I just kept switching on to Berrios. The more people were talking down on him, I just realized that it was definitely not going his direction. So, but it's still like you still need to have that great performance, and that was lucky. Who is this conform? Who hit the home run for San Francisco?
Yastrzemski.
Shoot, I had a chance. That's annoying.
Yeah, Yastrzemski.
I wanted it to be Conforto, but
yeah. So Bogdanovich smashed it at 100% ownership. Trey obviously, at 8,600. That's a number.
I played him in my big one.
43% in the lottery.
Even at that, I played him. I mean, he put up 65 in the last game and like 50 something the game before. And there's no DeJounte Murray.
Wow, Clippers and oh boy, this would be big if we got the Clippers to get this W in.
Pretty incredible how they're playing. I mean, literally, they could have won every game in this series easily. They outplayed Phoenix for most of every game in this series, and it's just amazing. And Westbrook's having a bad night shooting, but like. They're staying within themselves enough, and then it's Marcus Morris and Plumlee, both having big halves. Morris looked like he was going to have a really big half, and then they just for some reason they just stopped giving him the ball as much. But he just kills this whenever he plays in Phoenix.
You got anything good going in the 555 in the NBA or no?
I think at best, I think there's a chance I could cash, but I don't think I can do any better than that. I don't think so even because actually, if Edwards and Westbrook get it together, I could. I have Bogdanovich, Trey, Horford was good enough. Unfortunately, I played Capella. That didn't work. Okogie I still have going. He's doing well enough for 3,700. My best one is my slam. Like it's. I just like the lineup. It's definitely got a path. You have the four best fantasy producers on the court, and then you play Plumlee, who's the highest scoring other guy so far, and then Morris is behind him. So hoping for that one.
Yeah, I'm going to come in last in the 555. But
and by the way, you know who else we talked about at pitching? He was one of my last guys I took out, but I did put Berrios in, so I can't get mad about it. But is Brady Singer?
Yeah, that was another one, huh?
Yeah, it felt like the right kind of mathematical play. He was 0.5% owned on FanDuel. And he was cheap, like super cheap.
Yeah, so let's see. In the NBA, it's like just impossible to tell. But this guy's got 48. So this game's going to wrap up, right? This Denver game. And I wonder how many Jokic's going to end up with.
There's a lot of time left.
Yeah.
That's going to be a ton of fantasy points.
Yeah, he could get 80 here.
I think even if he gets 80, I would still At the moment, I would bet on him not being on the winning lineup.
I think it's more likely Trey makes the winning lineup than even like
100%.
There's no way
he doesn't, unless the other game goes double overtime or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Looks like Brandon's got a sweat in the. Brandon, give us the showdown lineup in the Minnesota Denver game. Give us what your lineup is.
No. We're gonna pull it up.
You got it? Oh, you know how to do this.
Of course, you can find it. Let's see. NBA view live contests. Showdown. Which one is it?
I don't know which one it is. I'm guessing it's the lottery.
Yeah, I gotta find it though because
it's the
captain mode and live. Hold on, let's see, view live. Okay, so
I think you can click on the Denver one now.
Showdown and one.
I'm guessing it's $15.
Hold on, let's look at style. Let me do this one.
It's funny because there's so many things we think exactly the same. There's certain things we just totally do differently.
Oh, how to search, you mean?
I would search by entries and then I would find it like in 9:30.
Oh, by number of entries?
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, but it's got to be a showdown.
Oh, how do you still have the quarter that they let you see? Oh, they let you see it. You can't play it.
You just can't play it. So you think it's this one, the 20 entry max, or the
$15? So it's gonna actually be more.
No,
it's $15. So maybe sort by prizes.
You can also search for $15 too.
Yeah, we might run into a lot of things though. Maybe not actually.
6 showdown. This one's 15.
Is it the Denver?
Fade away. What would be cool is if you could do like you did in poker and like search for a user.
I know. Oh, he's got Braun. Damn it. We need somehow.
This is probably it. $20K for first, right? $15.
Is it that big a one?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I guess that's probably it.
That's got to be it, right? And what does he say he's got?
He says he's not going to get there.
Oh, this okay. So
it's a nice lineup, though. I mean, that's way up there.
This one?
Yeah.
Dude, you just never know. I mean, like, you got to get somehow Braun back in the game, and he's never making it back in the game. That's the problem.
I mean, there's foul outs. They play him. Well, maybe not in this game. You're right. Probably not in this game. I mean, it could be a 14-0 run. You get Braun back in there. Murray and Jokic go nuts for a minute, and then you get Braun to close it out. Up 26.
Well, as a matter of fact, like, so they're going to the second half, right? So we could play something here. Second half.
What's going on? The 1500, the biggest baseball tournament of the year so far. We haven't even looked at it yet, and she's just trying to find the second half plays.
I mean, something to do, dude. There's no way the 1500 is dead.
It's not. I mean, they're dead to win, but like they still could win a lot of money.
No, I can't cash.
I can't.
I need like 9 home runs from San Francisco.
I can't. I'm profiting like 10,000 right now.
Oh, well, we could do that. Let's pull that up.
It's a good night. Like, I mean, I played huge tonight.
Yeah, okay. Let's pull that up. So which is the one that's live here?
Well, they both, all of my other ones have players remaining. It's just the one that's at the top. That one's going to cash anyway, no matter what, I think.
All right. So these are the two.
So my other one's like 2.
So all of them are in the money so far.
Yeah.
And this is the one with the most.
Yeah, it's not going to win anything. It's just that was why I
well, you know what? With any luck, you'll get your 5 points, your win bonus out of canning. That's something.
Yeah, but this could very much cash still completely. It's 140 people cash.
And then you get Conforto.
I really just need the end of the Arizona game for that one.
The end of the Arizona game.
And then another one, I do have two guys from Arizona, so. I have 2 of these should cash, right?
Oh, yeah.
If I have from Arizona, unless it's the other guy.
Oh, dude, this is Cruz. This is Cat. Cat just made something. I know that Cruz's lineup had him in the
yeah. You should see my lineup sheets. There's literally nobody else could duplicate it even, I don't think.
This one?
Maybe they did. What if they did? I'd be pissed. No, in my showdown lineup.
Oh, wait, so you did do a showdown?
Yeah, I did the showdown, which is actually like it's not doing as well as it was. Actually, I don't even know if it still keeps bumping out of like top 5 and then not cashing. But it's a weird one. It's because it's got the Morris as the captain and Plumlee in there, but then it's got Durant, Booker, Westbrook, and Paul. But Plumlee went off in the first half. Morris has got 15 and a half fantasy points, and he was the cheapest player. Was starting. It's a chance.
Did you take a look at
Mr. Andrew? What are you first and sixth in? Tell us what that is that you're bouncing around in the showdown. Sorry, Sheets. Go ahead.
What are you saying?
I was talking to the guy. The guy said he's back in first. I don't know what showdown thing he's in. We'll take.
What's he talking about? I'll pull it up.
Yeah, that's what I said. What were you saying? Did I take a look at tomorrow?
No. Did you take a look at golf yet?
Yeah.
It's a funny slate, right? You have Rahm. You have Rahm, who's 12K, and the thing is, if there was dynamic pricing, he'd probably be like 15,000.
I hate it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a slate. It's kind of a crappy slate, but you get to fade Finau again.
Yeah, that's right. I actually put him in one of my builds though, but this is one time when you can actually play the general and feel like it even people will probably.
The general's probably like 10K. No,
he should be like in this tournament. Oh, nice! Hey, get it. So he's in the $15 NHL one.
Oh, we're definitely pulling that up. Let's see. The showdown. Kick save showdown. Which one? The $15?
The $15 2K for first. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. What screen name?
Mr. Andrew. That's him.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, man.
You got this wrapped up. Nothing's going to happen in a full period in Edmonton. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, dude, this is the ultimate. I'm glad they did a showdown for this game. This is the perfect showdown game. Maybe like 10 goals scored this game. So we need. Dude, you got a huge lead, like one point.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can
Oh, I did hear you.
Okay. I was just testing something.
Yeah.
Never mind. Wait. So, sorry, I got lost.
Nothing. I mean, dude, this is awesome. He could come in. I mean, he could legitimately come in like 200th in this right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But he could also win.
Or he can win. Yeah.
He's got a unique lineup. That's a good start, by the way.
Yes, that is true. I mean, that's really all the battle, isn't it?
He's also in 11th.
Dude, you've got a goal from a 6% owned guy in Showdown at 3K. That is enormous. I bet you got a lot of these guys.
He's 11th also.
Yeah, I bet you got a lot of these guys dominated.
Wait, scroll down to 11th so we can see his other lineup, just to see if that one might even have.
And this one's got Nugent Hopkins in there.
You just need Kulak one more time.
No. Now we could use Nugent Hopkins because he has like no points, so we have like upside with him.
Yeah, but like, don't you just need the 6%er guy to seal you the deal?
Yeah, but this guy's 4% owning the captain also.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
But the problem is when he scores, like these other guys are going to get like dragged along, So
that's why I only play 1%ers in the captain. I'm just kidding.
That's right. So what are we, 93 to 90 in the NBA game?
I mean, honestly, the NBA playoffs are wild because every time you think something like it just. I mean, the Bucks went from the mathematical favorite down 2-1 on while playing in Miami as the mathematical favorite to win the title to being like 11th or 10th or something, and then everybody freaking out and then being like the third favorite again or fourth favorite, which is like nuts. And they're down 3-1. Like
how does Miami just own them so hard?
Miami owns everybody though. They own the Celtics too. They almost beat the Celtics last year. They should have beat the Celtics last year. They had to rattle out 3 from Jimmy Butler in Game 7. But Trey tonight, that was just absurd, man. That Jimmy Butler, like last night and then Trey tonight, were 2 of the best playoff things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Jimmy Butler was like, that was like some, it just felt bizarre because like he started screaming when they were down like 8 with like 7 minutes to go.
I know.
As if like he knew what was about to happen and they just went nuts. And then a good coach, this is what I was going to ask you, by the way, because I really watched that game really closely. And I don't understand how you don't call a timeout when like it was so obvious the way everything was happening. In general, I'm not like the big call timeout when things are going, when they go crazy, like 10 possessions in a row and like, oh, the game was just, they just caught up and they went on a 10-0 run. Oh, no, it turns out it's a 20-0 run. Oh, it turns out it's a 26-4 run or it's 28-9-2 run, whatever the hell it was. Like, at some point, you got to do something.
Yeah, what's his name was talking about that afterwards, like how they cannot call timeout there. It's yeah, I mean, it's definitely conventional wisdom. If you call a timeout to stop the momentum, I'm kind of.
No, but this was like you had like 10 minutes of it where you could have stopped momentum.
I know.
It felt like at some point proving a point, like we're just not doing it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but in general, I'm with you. Like I'm always, because the team comes down, they're down 6 and now they're up 1 with 10 minutes to go or 9 minutes to go. You don't need to call a timeout. You know what I mean? Especially if you're on the road and the crowd gets to go nuts. I always feel like that's a negative thing.
Maybe.
But I have no stats to back it up.
Let me see something. Pirate 60 to 52. 60. I do want to pull up tomorrow's action, see what's going on over there as well.
Baseball is later tomorrow.
Baseball is later. Oh, really?
It's 6:35. Usually the Wednesday slates are like the morning.
Oh, it's so interesting.
And there's a 4-game NBA, which is going to be fun. I wish they made it 100K for first because I really want to win one of the 6K NBA playoff ones, but they just don't have very many of them.
We got
or 50. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get greedy. It just seems like they should have something.
Well, I'll tell you something else. I just got some news. This is pretty badass. So, about a month or so ago, I won a seat to the MMA qualifier. They had like 100 slots over the past like couple of months. They filled. I think the value of like the seats like 3,000, 4,000, something like that. So they finally filled it, and then so now they're going to go on to the first round of it. And they just announced that the first round was going to be May 6th. And it's actually an MMA card that I'm going to be attending in New Jersey.
Oh, my God.
I'm really psyched for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, we actually have a reasonable morning slate, but there's a rainy game in Baltimore, which I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Let's see. Well, first of all, we have Texas-Cincinnati showdown at 12:30.
That's not something we should talk about.
No, we shouldn't. But 105, yeah, look at this 50K for first. There you go. Let's see what this is all about. So tomorrow we're going to have Boston, like you said, Boston against Baltimore in a little bit of rain. Boy, doesn't it seem like these guys just pitched against each other, Houck and Wells?
I think they probably did. It's like baseball. We'll get the back-to-back series sometimes. But I don't think you did. No, they haven't played, but they didn't play just recently. No. I do like the Wells play, by the way, tomorrow.
And then you have Kikuchi and Kopech. How did Clevenger do tonight?
No, I told you. Remember, Toronto was my stack.
Oh, Toronto was the other side of that. Okay.
Yeah, they roughed him up.
So now you have Marquez in Cleveland against BB.
I honestly don't even know who that is. And
I don't know what this is at all.
I don't know who he is.
And then you have Yankees, Minnesota, Herman against Kenta Maeda. This is kind of a very fishy slate, sir.
Yeah, I think the way to do it is my favorite way of doing it. So far.
Oh my God! Then you get like a 100% owned Freddie Peralta.
Yeah.
Home
against Tigers.
Detroit. Yeah. Not to mention Milwaukee against Lorenzen.
Milwaukee's going to be really popular.
Yeah.
And I think that playing like a little bit of the weirder sides of Toronto is an interesting idea.
So it looks like it's going to be, I would say,
in your stack.
I would say it's going to be Herman and Peralta would be the two. They'll end up being the.
I don't think people are going to play against Cleveland, even though they don't hit the ball.
Who?
Oh, you think Herman? Oh, I think you meant Herman Marquez. Sorry.
No, Domingo
Herman. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I couldn't figure out who the logical SP2 was. I actually think Kikuchi's a reasonable option, but I like the idea of using Wells.
Could be Wells, yeah.
But I don't think people are going to – no, because people don't play pitchers against Boston, like, ever. They just refuse to do it. So here, can I get different enough with my Toronto, Baltimore, Milwaukee players? If I play Belt and Biggio, those guys never are on because Belt takes up Vlad's spot, and then I don't fully stack anybody. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to go.
Yeah. Let's see the later slate. Let's see what that is. Later. 8 games. Oh, okay. You said it's 8 games at 6:35.
Yeah. So I'll do live at 5:30 if you can make it. It's great. If not, I understand.
What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, I could probably do that. Okay. So, wow. So look what you got. You have. Okay. So LA Pittsburgh. You have bullpen game against Contreras. Ooh, do you have it in you to play Contreras against the Dodgers? He's cheap.
No, I have it in me to play the Dodgers.
Do that too.
He's cheap, but I actually do like I am a little worried about the Dodgers. I don't know what they ended up doing tonight. I know if they were going to be on the slate, I was going to play every single part of them.
I was going to play. It was a high scoring game. Whatever happened.
Was it? Yeah, I just felt like that seemed like a really good spot. Dude, they're not the same, but they're still like better than most teams, and they still score runs, even though they won't run.
Houston at Tampa, Hunter Brown against the Tampa Bay rigged bullpen, whatever that is.
I like Hunter Brown.
Okay. All right.
But don't overrate Tampa's offense. Just be very careful for DFS purposes only. Do not overrate and be afraid of playing people against Tampa's offense.
You have Seattle at Philly. Good pitchers, good hitters, not playing probably. Gilbert and Taijuan Walker. All right, so you have Senga home against Washington. That's probably going to get some attention.
Hey, why don't you want to play Gilbert?
I don't know. It's a tough matchup against Philly.
Yeah, he's like one guy I would consider because their whole thing is like you could see a lot of home. I mean, he just doesn't give up. The weird part about him is that he like doesn't throw balls and he doesn't give up home runs usually. Like going back to every year of his life, you know.
So Senga home against Washington. I mean, that's gonna, I presume, look good. Mackenzie Gore. Yeah. Nah, not against the Mets. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Up against the Mets after a huge disappointment. I love the Mets. It's going to be the chalk, even after they were terrible. Will people get afraid of Mackenzie Gore? I'll tell you what, the Mets scare me in general, but they really scare me against lefties.
Well, here comes the nuts. Not the nuts, but you get Elder against Miami. But
no, the Nets is Alcantara against Atlanta.
At Atlanta, I don't know if either of them are the nuts, actually. Now that I think about this.
Alcantara is the nuts. It's everybody's afraid of it. It's going to be the low-owned play that, like, why didn't we play this guy? Like, he has the highest ceiling in all of baseball of any pitcher except for maybe Garrett Cole. For what it's worth, the Mets, I mean, the Braves do fairly well, but like they have plenty of strikeouts in that lineup. Like the guy who hits him well probably won't even be in the lineup. Maybe they'll play him just because he owns them. But the guy who hits him well is Ozuna. Like nobody on the team, they faced him a lot. He has a pretty good rate for everybody considering. And also, when he's on, he's like the best pitcher in baseball.
Padres at Chicago, leader of the free world, Drew Smiley coming off the freaking 40 fantasy point performance against the Dodgers. Let's
You,
go.
like, you see how he how he lost the perfect game sheets?
No. Oh yeah, the catcher ran over the pitcher, right?
Yeah, the 4-foot dribbler or whatever, the 14-foot dribbler. I'll tell you what, I watched basketball in my life. I don't remember ever rooting for the Clippers at all, and now I feel like I watch the Clippers games more intently than I do the Laker games. Like, I just am such a Westbrook person. And everybody's like, "Oh, he found something. He's back, and he's not going to be out of the league." And all that. I'm just like, Jesus, man, because one team couldn't figure out how to use it. Just like throw that guy as like the anything on an actual team. This looked like a spot for him to do that, and he was playing great with them. But it's hard to lose 2 of the top 15 players in the NBA, I guess. All right, I don't even want to look.
Yelling at somebody over there. They're going crazy over there.
In your place, right? Not my place.
No. I'm listening to the Nuggets.
Oh.
All right, so we'll watch the weather, obviously, in Chicago. See about that. Here we go. Wait, Patrick Sandoval is 60.
Wait, Brandon's in there. Like, we gotta call. Sorry, we gotta call it Brandon now.
Okay, but I'll ask you this: over under 80% owned this play tomorrow. Sandoval home against the A's.
The A's are hitting now. And again, I like righties against the A's better than lefties, though. I go the other way with them.
He is going to be over 50%.
Okay, we got to check out Brandon's lineup, though. This is a real sweat. Let's go, Brandon.
We'll get it up. Hold on. Let me just one more quick thing. So,
sorry,
Fiscal founding match probably passes. Okay, so Sandoval is going to be like mega chalk. All right, so let's get this back up again.
I think you could use San Francisco players as cheap options. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they'll be coming off a freaking shutout performance today, I guess. Let's see. All right, so view contest. And how do we do this again? I gotta find this again. So live. And how did I do this? I did
the hardest thing. Is there? So you did it.
I did it by entry fee.
Find the game that has the other one. Just doesn't have that one. You did it by entry fee. So let's just do that. Yeah, $15.
Oh no, I gotta put view live contest first.
It actually is amazing that you're allowed to do it. I can't believe that people don't I honestly don't think anyone knows this.
Really?
Like everybody who's on State Kings always asks me, how do I see your lineups? I'm just like,
oh yeah, this is it.
But also there's like the fantasy.
Here it is, showdown, fadeaway for the 20K for first, right?
20.
There it is. Oh my God, there it is.
But he was in first. Oh,
he's first right now.
Wait, he's tied for first. Oh my God, I didn't see it.
Let's go.
Let's go, Brandon.
Do we need Jokic to miss this free throw? Because someone's got him in the captain, I'm sure. Oh, I'm actually behind here, obviously. So they were having 104, 102, and I'm just watching it go to 103, 102.
I was one game late. That score would have got me there.
Dude, look at Sean. Don't you love Sean? Look at this, like 0.12 points between.
Now he dropped.
No, now he's back in first. Let's go. Love it. Let's go.
It's the only thing where a guy lost $1 million on a what's it called?
The fumble Ruski or whatever that was.
No. It was the kneel down at the end of the game. It cut the 0.1 points, took him out of a solo $1 million thing and put like 150 other people into a chop.
Are you serious?
And he had one lineup sheets and he did it for $1 million for the Super Bowl. It was the worst thing ever. And he was just like, I was happy to win $1,000.
Yes, right. I'm sorry.
Where do people like that come from? I busted one guy like in like 20-something place in the PCA one year. And I was going and I went out after and it was like 18 of us left. And it was like 1.8 million. I was like, I was young. It was a big deal. It was like one of the PCAs. And the guy's like, he had a huge stack. And he was like, oh, it's cool, man. I'm just happy to get my 20K. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I don't even know what that feels like. Like, I'll never know how that feels.
Brandon's like in last now. What the hell just happened?
We need a town.
How many fancy points does Jokic have? He's almost the 80.
Brandon doesn't
even have one. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Who got it, Jokic?
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, every good team is like nobody looks like world beaters. The weirdest part is the team most criticized right now is the freaking 76ers, and they were the only team to sweep anybody.
Dude, let me tell you, the NBA has always been, well, because, listen, there's only 5 guys on the court, right? Always been about freaking star power.
You search his name. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, I was just saying that NBA has always been about star power, man, and it's showing out, man. They're all doing except for Embiid so far, you know.
But they made it really like to some. Doesn't he deserve some credit? Like, isn't there a world for like doing what he did and winning the game? And he also got hurt, by the way.
Yeah,
like they won the games. That's his job. Why do you need to show out when they're going to double and triple team you every play? Like, you don't need to do anything.
Dude, we need something out of this Arizona at bat. We're down 4-2.
No, we don't.
Really nice to go 2-0 with this team.
Oh,
I just mean for the win.
Yeah, I know. Can they get it with errors?
Dude, Cruz is like cashing for like $2 now.
It sucks. It's such a horrible game, man.
Brutal out there.
Dude,
quarter around with me and Adam Perry just held down the freaking NFL showdown for the entire quarter in that playoff game.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't even know how that ever happened. Like, that's the weirdest one.
We just literally just held off all comers like the fourth quarter.
I remember when I was in Boston and we had left New York. I remember writing you because I had a lineup with 4 Dodgers that was in second place, and there was nobody within whatever spots, and it literally was 100,000 for first and 15,000 for second. And they went the entire game. They scored 6 runs, and all my guys had 0 on base. Nobody got on base. I just needed like 6 fantasy points on FanDuel. It was so crazy.
This can't be an actual sweat, can it? Probably not. No. Well,
he might have. He has another one though. That's just, check his name because he might actually have another one. It's right there.
Who? Oh, Cruz?
Yeah. He said he did, or there was.
Who's in first in this?
I think like a million people are in first now.
Dude, you know what? F you, McLovin, playing this freaking tournament. I mean,
he does everything. He's a nice guy.
It's like, oh, this is at least the bigger one. Okay, I thought he was playing that same thing that the other dude was in. Okay.
You still never did the one thing I asked, and then look at my showdown lineup. I'm just kidding.
Which
It's not even cashing right now. I just feel like there's no way this is not going to win.
Which tournament?
It's the 222 showdown. I have it in the $20.
Which game though?
It's the Clippers in Phoenix.
Oh, plenty of time. Get that up in a sec.
I'm just proud of this construction. I don't even care whether it works or not. You get a 1%
We'll pull it up here. So here we go. NBA, right?
Yeah.
Showdown. View live contest. What's the buy-in?
The buy-in is the 222 or the 50, or 222 is probably the easiest.
Oh, that'll make it easy then.
Yeah.
How many 222s are there? 222.
Oh, Russ, go to the basket. Oh no.
The Slam Jam 222. Okay.
Yeah. Russ is just really struggling right now.
There's the whistles go woo. I've heard of him.
No, I just like my lineup.
Let's see. We'll pull it up there.
It's not doing as well as it was like right up there.
Marcus Morris Sr. in the captain.
He's taking like a shot every time. He doesn't make them all, but we talked about the stars, right? So the stars are all there. The captain, though, Marcus Morris may as well be a star for the Clippers tonight. They need somebody, He could have a lot more than 10 and 5 right now. And it's going to be hard to have all of Durant, Westbrook, Booker, and Paul. But the problem is Westbrook and Paul are kind of lagging a little bit right now.
I want to know. I feel as though Morris would have been less than 1.3% owned in the captain. I think you got screwed. I think someone saw that you put your bet in.
Well, I could be mad because I played Plumlee, and look at Plumlee's percentage. You know why he doesn't have one? Because he was not picked.
Right.
He was not owned the captain at all.
That's really funny.
But I couldn't have played them for each other. It didn't
That's
quite
gonna
work.
win, right? Whoever's then no one's having. That's right. It's not
No,
gonna
no one doesn't have it. So it's going to end up with the
definitely
Booker right now. Booker and Durant look like it. Well, I mean, look, Morris could legitimately get 15 more real life points in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe end up with.
Oh, it's on now. Okay, excellent.
It's not a real sweat. It's just a fun. This is, I feel like, a really good take a shot lineup construction for a 3-1.
We're getting this one.
Westbrook could easily have 30 more, and the fact that he's 85%, all the 15% are ahead of me.
Dude, the fact is, we know what to root for. You know, like it's sometimes like you root for the wrong guy. Sometimes in these things, like I'll root for a guy. Oh, I have him in the utility, but like everybody else has him the captain. Like you really start rooting against your own people.
Yeah,
he just got a base hit.
It's just a really nice construction. I don't even care that it wins. Like, we're talking about process. This is what a showdown lineup could look like. I'm serious.
Really
That's
how much is left on the table?
Some hundred. I mean, there's nobody. I don't think anybody has it though. It's 1% owned with Plumlee.
Yeah.
And not in the 222. Maybe in the $20. A couple people might have it.
Well. 1 second.
Tell you what, early on when Morris was shooting every time and he scored like 8 quick points, I was like, oh, okay. He could score like 35 real points. Like I really got my head psyched out for it.
So what we can do here, check this out. So we're going to export this to whatchamacallit.
Oh, to see?
Yeah, we're going to go to that. We're going to use that tool. Hold on.
Beats wins tournaments every week, Mark. But yeah, he won a bunch this he won on Saturday a tournament that he didn't even know he won. And then he won and finished third in a different tournament that he did know that he won.
Which one?
And he posted. He told you exactly what he was doing. That's what I'll say for Sheets. He said exactly what he was doing.
All right, so here, so let's upload this. I saved it here, I think. Hold on. Okay, so NBA Showdown. Oh, it didn't let me put that in. Let's see. All right, so let's take a look and see. Yep, you are solo. No one's got your lineup.
Hey, and it's a legitimate lineup, right? Like that's a lineup that could win. It's not going to tonight, but I mean, it has the kind of ability to win.
And then what you could do is you could search to see how many people have Morris. It looks like only 2 people have Morris
As captain?
Wait.
In the 20 now, that's not. In the 222, that's probably right.
Yeah, only 2 people have him in the captain.
In the 222.
And these are the 2 lineups. And you will be happy to know that this is a very good player. Who's the other one with Marcus Morris? So you have Westbrook and Plumlee to his Powell and Gordon.
In general, that's a huge win for me. I mean, it's not even close. Like most people would take Plumlee as much as Gordon, I think, like at the moment, but it's not going to matter because I need the Morris blow up. And I don't think that's going to happen because he just can't. He's just not quite the same guy, but he's really trying to be. Chris Paul just hit a 3.
Let's see. So Nickeil Alexander-Walker is going to inbound the ball. Down 3, 2.5 seconds.
Oh, my God. I didn't even realize they got that close. I thought it was like a game or something.
They're running some play, trying to get Edwards the ball. No. Denver knocked it out of bounds. Minnesota's ball still. They're just going to have to find someone else to get the ball to except for Edwards. They're going to be blanketing him. Although they somehow got Trey an open three.
Oh my God! Oh, they waved that off. That's a bad wave off. That should have counted.
What's up?
I don't understand how the Suns are this bad defensively. Like, it's actually incredible to me. This team is like one of the favorites to win the title. Maybe just that year again where like nobody's really good, like, or everyone's good. I can't even tell.
He's got to look for three. No good.
Oh, your screen isn't updating, but it doesn't matter. It's nothing much to update. I just noticed it's different.
Oh, this tournament? Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird. It's like took away Morris's. Doesn't have Morris's 12 points. Yeah, Morris is only 0.8% in the other one.
Got to get him in the game. Is he in the game now?
He's been in the game the whole time. He started.
There it is. It's on now. So we need the Clippers for our side bet.
He's literally like their second or third. He's like their third option offensively, basically. That's a foul.
Denver Nuggets. Hold on.
Yeah, the Nuggets get their win pretty lackluster, if you ask me, from them too. I don't really feel great. Like, I actually feel the best about. Like, I don't think the Nuggets are the best team, but I think that's the team you feel best about the first round series. Like, who feels good right now? I mean, even Philly, people like that, they didn't really like control that the way they wanted to, but I guess they swept them, you know, like gotta count for something. But like nobody looks like especially good, except for Miami, but I'm not going to call them the favorite to win the title.
Now, this isn't in contention somehow, is it? This is in the shoot around. This is in the lottery. I don't think so.
Is this yours?
Yeah. Not to mention it's freaking duped by 100 people. I mean, like,
a hell of a lineup. Just very chalky. Well, Zubac, I mean, that's surprised Zubac was as high on. Yeah, it's a pretty good lineup. Zubac is sort of what's killing me right now. Oh my God, that's gonna rattle in. Get out of here. That Devin Booker is so good.
Yeah, he's pretty disgusting.
Like, if you watch them play and they said, "Oh no, Kevin Durant's actually the best player on this team," everybody would be like, "No. Obviously, if you took an alien and made them watch, they would just say, "Oh, Devin Booker's clearly the best player on that team." Like, he doesn't even look close when they play. Oh God, he just did another one. Jesus. Well, damn, there it goes. Oh, you have the same lineup as Cruz in that one, apparently.
Yeah, it looks that way. It looks like we all got to the same. You all got to the same shit. Collins and Zubac, well, one was 14%, one was 10. I don't know. What do you want from me? You know, freaking 2-game slate, right? Or whatever it is, 3-game slate.
Yeah, you got a couple of low. I talked about Collins today a lot. You weren't listening, but I said that I thought this was a really good Collins. This was going to be a breakout game for. I mean, it really was. Even though it doesn't look like it, like 29 fantasy points, he had 22 real points and four threes. He was like big in this game, which he wasn't in the other ones. Devin Booker might score. I think he's going to score 50 real life points tonight. Do you know how many minutes they're playing per game sheets, which is crazy for Phoenix? Like, you'd think that they're supposed to overwhelm this team without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They're averaging 44 minutes a game between Booker and Durant. And there's no overtimes. That's a dangerous recipe for especially Durant, who's coming off of 15 injuries. Let's see if you can get something out of this. Chris Paul can get you 15 more. He's only 22%.
Yeah.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker should have been higher owned, and he probably should have had a much better fantasy game, too.
Hey, we got this thing going again. We got the hockey going again. Same lottery. I'm in 5th and 11th with.
What is happening? How is this? We don't even talk about this the whole show, and you might win a tournament.
with this period. I mean, again, we tried this last time, but I just want to make sure I'm not like double owned by somebody. So I have Kane, CC, and Hyman. This guy behind me has. Okay, he doesn't have everybody I have. Kane, CC, and no one else has exactly those three, so that's good. This guy's in first. He's got just Hyman. So okay, so Kane and CC. That's what we can root for.
Yeah. I don't know who those guys are. I don't know what kind of names those are, but sounds good to me.
Try to stack Bossi and Trottier and.
I would be a totally messed up at hockey because if you have names that sound similar, I automatically just want to play you together. In hockey, that may never happen, but if it ever does,
how about this? How about this? There are two guys named Sebastian Aho.
Wait, Sebastian what?
Aho, AHO. There are two distinct, different players with the same name.
I know people named Sebastian. I've literally met millions of people. I've traveled all over the place. I've only met like 3, and I've never met anyone named Aho. You're fine. You just need something.
King scored. So someone's got to have that. It's only a small slate, but maybe not. Maybe not. So there are two Sebastian Ahos. I know this. There's one of them is a defenseman and one of them is a center, and I have to like tweak the projections every time these two play on the same slate. And I turn one and call him Sebastian Ahan with an N. It's the only way I can distinguish them. You know?
Man, I could see myself getting into this hockey. Don't let me get started on it because I might become obsessed.
Well, the good news is, I mean, we're down to like 2-3 game slates already. So,
what is it? But it doesn't seem like it's okay though, right? Like you can.
Oh yeah.
Every time I look at hockey, there's like these 2-3%ers who are at the top. In baseball, it happens.
Well, you want to know why? Because there's a zillion guys that play.
Right.
Like,
so there's just a lot of outcomes. Yeah. That's why it should be interesting.
Yeah, you got like 15 guys that play. This guy Roopster's a very good player, by the way, in DFS in general. I think he might have cashed in the big one last week in baseball or something like that.
Which one was
Roopster?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he's
maybe. I don't know. Wow, Westbrook is it's really not been his night, man. That's unfortunate because the Clippers really hung around in this game. Hopefully they can make one more little push. It's funny to me that people played Kevin Durant more than they played Booker, and I'm not just being a Monday morning quarterback. Like I can be like a Saturday evening quarterback and just say, look at all the games. Like, why would you do that? Why at the same price is he more owned as the captain and overall than Booker? This makes no sense.
Let's pull up your this is interesting. So BGR Seth is within one swipe of catching the Colts. He's got Langoliers, Rooker.
Can we get another guy in there? Come on. The Colts plays him maxes every tournament. I love him. I don't love him. He's a very good player.
Yeah, we can't allow him with. We can't allow him.
Lineup, by the way.
No, he's not allowed to win with Bichette getting 3 fantasy points, spending 5,800. I don't know.
Well, no, but the whole thing is nobody. Ruiz is in all these lineups. So that 2,900 spot, if you could have found someone else.
There you go, Bobby. Holding firm in 25th.
Yeah, it's one of those shitty nights where, like, literally you.
Actually not holding firm. So this guy is probably going to get you because he's probably going
to. I'm going to end up in like 40th with that tournament. With that one. Well, maybe not quite that bad. No, there's not that much time left. What's left?
Very nice job by Blake Snell tonight.
2 more innings in the Giants and Cardinals.
Yeah, that game is 4-2.
Devin Booker is I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't understand how this can happen every night, every game I watch. Somebody's going to score 50 points.
Yeah, I guess so.
It looks like it.
Jimmy effing Butler, though. I mean, so wait, so the Knicks can try to close out Cleveland tomorrow? Is that what's happening?
The Knicks.
Is that tomorrow?
They try to, yeah. They're going to lose that game. I think they're going to. I mean, they look like they're in great shape.
They'll have their shot in Game 6 at home.
What's that?
They'll have their shot in Game 6 at home. That'll be their shot.
Well, it's going to be interesting though, because I actually think it's really scary for them to lose this game because Donovan. It just takes like one guy getting really hot. You know what I mean? A guy scores 50 points. It's going to be hard to beat that team in this series. If a guy scores 50 points, that team wins the game, or 40 points. Like this is not like other series. Sheets. I told you the entire season, not one team scored less than 80 points.
That's amazing. That's just so
and then
amazing.
Cleveland did it. Isn't that amazing? What would the odds have been before the season if you had to bet on that? I would guess like. I mean the average. So the worst team in the NBA offensively scored 110 points per game. But there's no way we could have known that the Miami Heat, as bad as they are offensively, could score 110 points per game.
Right.
How is that possible? Or 108, 109.7, whatever it was. Of course, yeah, Devin Booker for sure, surefire Hall of Famer. Like absolutely, maybe like the more overlooked player from this generation is probably going to be his title. I love the meme that's running around though right now. It's like best player of his generation, and then it shows Magic. No, it shows Kareem, then it shows Magic, and they show all the titles, and then they show best player of your generation, and they show team of your generation, and they show LeBron with the Warriors team. That series is so set up to the second round, huh? And really
okay.
Weird.
I found this on the for S's sunset up to happen in the second round.
I've never
Check
used
it
Siri
out.
once and it still does this. But I really have a hard time even. I just enjoy watching Golden State so much more. I love Steph, but like I can't ever root for a Bay team over the Lakers. I can't root for anybody over the Lakers. It's just
right.
You watch your team play and like not really care as much. We're not going to have any.
I've got like a poke here. You know, if Evander Kane scores, I think I win. So let's get it done. I think.
No, I agree. It sucks for them, but like to Josh, but like you can't like. We're not going to say Devin Booker sucks because he doesn't play defense in a game where he's about to score 50. These are really stupid kind of things. Like we just shouldn't be talking about that. No, I'm serious. Like, I mean, if you guys watched last night, like I know LeBron had 20 rebounds and he did some good things defensively. It's because he can't do anything offensively except for 2 plays. People don't realize he missed every other shot he took in overtime. They lost the game twice probably because of him, and they just didn't quite lose the game. So what does the CC goal do for you? That might be the nuts.
No,
right?
the nuts is not the season. The nuts is the Evander Kane goal. Believe it or not, because these guys have actually no, this guy doesn't have CC. Yeah, but CC's never going to score.
How do 1%er? That's so crazy to me, man. I know it happens in golf, but like I didn't realize. I guess it's only 3 games, like you said, with hockey.
Yeah, but then when it gets really cool, it's like at this particular 6-3, like it's like right on the borderline of whether they go empty net with like 3 minutes to go. And if they go empty net with 3 minutes to go, then everything's in play. But actually, it's kind of bad because then like guys I don't have like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, like the better Edmonton guys, can kind of like wreck my soul here. We need to get it like in like regular, non-empty net play. I think.
Hey, Mark, good to see you. Have a good night. Seems like some people are starting to go to bed, so I'm saying good night to them as they go.
I'm gonna put my dog out.
They're now getting blown out, unfortunately.
Oh, the Clippers?
Yeah.
Oh no.
just got completely out of hand.
All right,
They didn't realize that 90 points in 2 quarters.
Bobby, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I gotta.
Okay. Do you think? It's over now, guys. This is over. Trey is the worst defender in the league, statistically and in real life. So I don't know how we can compare Trey to anyone. He can't shoot. Like statistically, he doesn't shoot well. His team doesn't win. I don't really know what we're giving Trey anything on. So if you try to compare Trey to Devin Booker, we shouldn't even have a conversation because one guy, there's never going to be a real title contender that has Trae Young on its team unless he's the sixth man. Devin Booker could be literally a star for every single team with every single superstar, and they could still be his ball down the stretch. Trey will never even get a look with these guys. He won't even get a look. Trey is, if he's top 30, I don't even think Trey's 30. Like, I had an argument with a friend one time that people think this is crazy. I would rather have a guy like, I'm trying to think of a random three. Well, Mikal Bridges was my old example, but we know he can do more. But I'd rather have Mikal Bridges every day than Trae Young. I'd rather have basically every 3-and-D player over Trae Young. You have a heliocentric player who's completely inefficient, but he was awesome tonight. He is absolutely not a superstar. He never will be. He never was. And if you think numbers don't matter, you should look at Trey's numbers and really realize numbers that really don't matter. That guy puts up mostly numbers that don't matter. He was amazing tonight. And I'm not trying to take credit away from him on this night. I'm just trying to make a point. We shouldn't be comparing these guys in the same sentence. Trae Young is not going to help anybody be a title contender ever. Never going to happen. You need like, I don't know. He'd literally need to be like the sixth man, or you'd have like, if he was on like the old Memphis teams with like Randolph and Zach Randolph and Marcus Gasol, then he would be great. Let's just go through the top here. My top NBA guys. It gets very complicated. One is the only clear answer. It's if you don't think Giannis is the best player in the NBA, we're going to disagree. If you think that Jokic is the best player in the NBA, we're going to disagree. If you think that Embiid is, we're going to disagree. We want to see the NHL showdown sweat. We just need Sheets to come back. Here he is.
All right.
Here he is. He's back for the
NHL
showdown. Want to see what we got people interested in this showdown sweat here.
All right, we're going to get there.
I was going on a little bit of a rant on Trae Young and why he's really not a very good basketball player in terms of winning, but he was spectacular tonight only because they were trying to compare him with Booker, and we're never going to compare Booker.
All right, Mr. Andrew, you need Kempe, right? Okay. Andrew McCutcheon, 3-run homer versus Dodgers tonight.
All right, let's go. So we love Andrew and we love Sheets. That's what we're looking for here.
Well, the good thing is someone's going to win because I have none of these guys. Oh, yeah, I have CC. Okay.
Well, I've got 10K on the line here, too. I'm baseball sweating. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going down.
Well, what do we need here for baseball? Just nothing.
So we needed the games. I actually am sixth in the 250, and I've got time left because Arizona just scored some runs. Corbin Carroll just – I don't know. Bless you.
Yeah,
Corbin Carroll.
Arizona didn't score anything.
Yeah, they did. They scored 2 runs. It's 5-4 now.
Oh, my God.
It's
But we need the Survivor.
And Corbin Carroll is killing it, and it's got me in with a chance to win
Hold on.
250.
What is the 250?
Yeah, the problem is it's killing my action in the 1500.
Oh, this guy here. So you need Carroll, Walker, Moreno.
That's all I got left in that one, I think.
You got possible extra innings coming. You got all kinds of stuff.
But I don't know how much I want it. I don't want the other guys to get there and knock out $3,000 cash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to win the tournament then. Well, or come in second, I guess. I'm really good at that, Sheets. This is my one thing. I always win the secondary tournaments on the night of the big one. It's my specialty. But you do have Arizona with another like series of at-bats.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to go 9-1 if they get out here. So Marte and Walker at least can get another at-bat.
Just want to get a run so we can get the he struck out.
But they get the 9th inning no matter what. You get at least one at bat, potentially 2 with Walker. It's possible to win that tournament.
All right, so let's get back to the showdown then.
God, these are some really uninspiring NBA MLB lineups. Actually going to be tougher to win because of the Canning lineups are going to probably get the win too. At least I nailed the pitching in all my second. I had a lot of that Morton and Berrios in my secondary lineups. The funniest part is Berrios was actually more owned in the high buy-in tonight, which I thought would go the other way, but no. I still have an outside chance of cashing in one other one. Yeah, I've got. I don't like what I'm going to need. That'll kill my other one, so I don't really want it. Man, those 1,500 cashes make a big difference.
Yeah. So herein lies the problem. So now Edmonton's going to go on a power play, and everybody I don't have is going to be on the ice. Like Draisaitl, McDavid, but these are all Andrews guys, so hopefully they do something for him.
Apparently, CeCe's on the ice.
Well, yeah, they're going right now.
So he's like a defense. What is he? I don't even know what's his role. Is he?
He's a defenseman, but I don't know if he's going to be on the power play.
It seems like he's in right now, though. The guy said
he's number 5. That's something to look for.
What about yours, Sheets? Where are you at?
That's what I'm in. I'm in the same. Nothing's happened.
Oh, it's still just like I keep forgetting it's one game left.
Yeah, this is all that's up.
There's other things we're looking out for.
I'm still in fifth and 7th.
This electric feels different because it's powered by the most potent source of
Yeah, but if CC does somehow score, or Kane, I mean that's like that could be the dub.
I would be very happy to end up profitable tonight, which means I'm doing good right now in the thing, but I'm just like I played bigger than usual, and it looked like the most beautiful start ever. But baseball is terrible. Let's see.
5-4 Royals. Bobby Witt's 3-0. They walk him. Well, that's another 5 fantasy points for the steal or whatever.
No, it's 2 fantasy points.
That's all it is for a steal. 2 points.
No, it's 4 for the win. What do you mean for steal? I would have been confused.
If he gets on base, he's going to steal second.
Oh, you're saying that he's going to steal. So it'll be 7 because they get 5 for the steal and 2 for the walk. Yeah. I don't think he'll steal second. Maybe he will.
They're up 1-1.
I don't know who's pitching
I think he steals easily.
I think that he goes a lot here, but it depends on. I don't know who's pitching. And there's nobody out?
Yeah.
You have Perez up next, right?
Yeah, somebody from Edmonton is going to score here that I don't have. Bobby Witt with a single.
Sort of the least interesting thing that could happen there. Or I guess the walk was the least interesting. Oilers about to do the power play.
Oh, he came in the second. Oh my God, he took second on the throw. So I guess he got a double.
Biombo just keeps missing layups and getting his own rebound. It's like he's DFS padding. Man, I've been up since 4. I'm exhausted. I don't know how you do it because it's late for you, but it's like my 4 is your 7. So I'm exhausted.
Pascantino's up.
Oh, God, really need to happen here.
Okay, line drive out.
Okay, that's good.
Yep. Yeah, Bobby Witt
Literally
on second.
What's that?
Bobby Witt's still on second.
How did he get to second? Oh, he did steal second?
No. He got to he long single. He advanced to second. He just went.
So it must have been a double.
He just took second.
That means it's a double.
Yeah.
Shit. Sometimes when I see Mason Plumlee, I'm like, why aren't you really like awesome? Like,
yeah,
he does things that are just like sort of defy like the abilities for guys like that usually. God, Plumlee was the captain move, huh? He's got 33 now, and he could have played. Well, I guess you don't really need the Westbrook play anymore. So
first and second for Perez.
They walk him on purpose?
No, Pascantino walked.
I thought you said he lined out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Perez did get. Sorry about that. Perez did get the first. Oliveras is coming up.
Oh, Perez, they walked intentionally. Shit, that's like the worst case because that could have.
No, I think he got hit.
Double. Oh, that's weird. It's like a borderline intentional time to hit someone.
All right, so the good news is the power play is over. And maybe we get some of these other guys in. It's 6-3 with 3:30 to go. There's no reason to keep these other guys in. Let's get our guys in. Get CC in.
But he's a defender, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's for Edmonton, though? Oh, I don't know who they're for. I can't tell by the way it's organized.
Yeah, it does not look good for the good guys here. Killing the clock.
I'm just trying to hang on to my 2 cashes here. This is really borderline. Kind of need this inning to end.
Oh,
Double play.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So what I need here is
CC is in the game. I got an eye on him.
How about a Marte hit, a base hit, a stolen base, and a pinch hit, walk-off home run so we can get our Diamondbacks through.
Okay. I'm in.
It's got a rangy side of outcomes there. Man, these things are winnable. You look at these tournament scores, and these tournaments are all freaking winnable.
Yep.
I win the tournament if that happens. The 250. All I need is 10 points right now.
Just have that's the path.
But I've got Marte coming up at least.
Yeah. So this Clipper game blew out officially?
They just made a 6-0, 8-0 run. Now they're down by 14.
How much time is there?
There's plenty of time, but they were just down 22 a minute ago. I'm so curious where Westbrook. You know what he would be perfect for, and he would probably own the role a little bit if they would let him. Curious how he would feel about being. Well, he actually would be better than any of their starting guys, but why not in Orlando and let about to play competitive ball? Why not have Westbrook as like the attacker? You have a bunch of finishers, a bunch of guys who can score, a bunch of guys who work well off the ball. Seems like a great fit. Steve, no. Oh, no. How brutal was that?
What happened?
They had a steal, but then it just got tipped to the wrong guy for a basket.
Oh.
Just looked like they might be on a run. Plumlee, though, just killing them.
Plumlee is.
Teach, what is it? 3-2 LA. Teach,
What's that?
what's the score of the series? Kings and
Kings are up. Actually, it's 2-2.
I thought the Kings were up 3-1 in this series.
No.
3-1. Perdomo double. Okay, that's not.
Well, I think I
great.
got 2 of my guys in the game at least. So let's see what happens. I don't know about CC, but I think Kane is in the game. But they're not going for empty net. They're just giving up down 3. Yeah, so it looks like no blood. I'm gonna end up probably 57th at the end of the day. We'll see.
So I need like an out from Rojas, and then I think even Marte hitting walk-off home run would probably knock out 20. That's okay though, because I'll be in first place. So I guess I can take it.
Dude, let's get this.
Hold on, let me just see if there's any way. Yeah, everybody else has Albies.
Dude, San Francisco's threatening to go to extras here.
No, I still have the Angels too. Jesus. What's the San Francisco score right now?
4-3.
But the extras in baseball don't really mean much.
Oh, I think Peterson might have hit a home run. No, a double.
Oh, no. Yeah, we can live with the double.
Yeah, but runner on second, nobody out. Bottom 9, 4-3 Cardinals. Arizona puts a guy in second base, bottom 9th. Bottom 9.
Yeah, we saw the double.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a Yaz double. It was just Stremski.
Okay. He moves the runner over like a champion.
Ugh, I had the opportunity. I was going to play one San Francisco player twice in those big ones, and I decided on the wrong one. I should have picked Yastrzemski. I picked Pinforte.
Estrada choked. He couldn't move the guy over.
Oh, it got to 12, and then Chris Paul just hit a 3. It's back to 12. Batum 3 right back. I'm in 27th in the slam.
Okay.
Just need Morris to get back in the game. And they're going on a run without him.
We need. That's the end.
He's going to be back in soon, though. Batum is playing really, really well. Every now and then, like these Clippers guys, I'm telling you, like give them credit, man. This is a 4-1 series, but this series could have easily been like a 7-game series, and they're missing 2 of the best 15 players in the NBA. That's crazy.
Arizona choked. Now they got 2 outs with Carroll up.
How did Carroll get up? Wait.
Hold on. The guy got out in like 2 seconds.
No, but there had to be 2 outs.
Now there are 2 outs.
How did Marte get out? There was shit. What happened to Rojas? Jesus, that was quick. I guess just end it now.
Yeah.
Even though I have Carroll in that other one too. Actually, Carroll can hit a home run for me, and I don't think that would work. No, it might. No, it won't work. So I don't want to. I want an out. I guess I can come in second if it's like a double. And I'll take a double. It's too thin.
2
No, I got 10, and then Booker hit a 3. Jesus Christ, man. These guys never miss. Booker's 18 for 25 from the floor. And they're mostly jump shots, like long ones. He's at 4 of 6 from 3.
Especially on the ground. It's not routine.
2-1. Run on third. 2 outs for Carroll. 3-1.
Great. The worst thing.
2 outs in San Francisco also.
Oh no, that's not the worst thing for a walk, because then Christian Walker can hit a home run and win the 20K.
Oh, let's go.
If we get a walk, and then we get to well, we need one more.
You got your walk.
Okay. I don't know. It's still gonna hurt me immediately, but let's see. I'm holding on to my cash line in the other 1,500. Actually, I'm holding on to it pretty fine. That Perdomo, man, why don't they let this guy bat earlier in the order? He's hitting like 390. All he does is crush the ball, and he bats 9th for like this team. I have no idea why.
So meanwhile, that's pretty good. We got 5th and 6th in the hockey. Profited like 1,500 there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, take that.
Hey, there goes the MLB right out the window. Doesn't even
There
matter.
was that one tournament. And I think I'm gonna.
Thanks for rooting, James. I appreciate you, buddy.
It looks like, yeah, I'm gonna make
Can you get a 5-point stat correction in hockey sheets? Does it happen?
It does, but not in this case.
5 points? That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean they have to have screwed up an assist for somebody or something.
Yeah. But it seems like if there was one sport that would seem like that would happen, it seems like hockey would be a pretty good candidate.
I sent DraftKings an email protesting the results of an LOL.
Did you really?
Of an LOL slate like a month ago.
We should tell Kenny, stop with the marketing for the site. Stop it all. We're just going to post that email that you sent to DraftKings.
Yeah. I have it. It was one of the places I follow. They gave some guy an assist that didn't deserve it or something. I don't know.
That's hilarious. I would do it though. I've done it before, but usually they end up correcting it my way. And then sometimes the NBA ones, I have to say, sheets. Yeah, that I had the worst one. The Giants walked it off, I guess.
What?
They walk-off home run.
I wasn't even looking.
No, was I.
Yeah, there it is. Who is it? Probably somebody I didn't have. Oh, that's the end of the Arizona.
Well, I needed a home run, so I can't be too mad. I guess I doubled scoring 2. That wouldn't even have quite worked. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay if there's the only game left is the Oakland game, right? What's happening in that? I gotta take a look at that. I'll take it. Right now I'm profitable, and this is a night where I put like more money than I like usually ever put on the line. It's just for the big nights.
What's going on in the NBA then?
I mean, it's pretty much over, but the Clippers are certainly fucking fighting. You fall in love with this team because everybody can play. They're all the guys down their bench. Like Robert Covington could start for a lot of teams, and he's like their 12th.
He's still playing, huh?
He's only like 27. Like he's not old.
Yeah.
Batum is old. He plays. He's playing for them right now. But they just have like a lot of really good players. It's like the Suns, watching the Suns just play a lot of really good players. Oh, Mr. Andrew ended up second. Let's go, Mr. Andrew. Let's go, buddy. There was a stat correction. Check yours.
Yeah, I got crushed.
Wait, you didn't get
I went from 5th to 6th to like 16th.
Oh, no.
They took it from me. The bastards
Oh, no. I'm sorry, man. I spoke it into existence. It's my bad. I'm sorry.
took me in the wrong way. I don't know who it was they got me, but they got me. So I got them 16th and 19th. So I made 400 instead of 1,500. All right.
I'm sorry, man. That's an annoying one. I just lost 400 more somehow in baseball, so I don't know how that makes you feel any better. No, I'm just kidding.
Shoot around.
It'd be nice to bring Marcus Morris. What, can you use a 3-point shooter at this point? Jesus, guys, you're down by 15 with 5
So
minutes
Jokic
left.
did end up with 80 after all, huh?
Devin Booker has 73.
Jesus Christ.
Mason Plumlee has 40.
Well, we may as well just see. So hold on a second.
Well, but if I just played Plumlee, I mean that's a huge swing. That's that extra 60. So that's an extra 20.
Well, may as well like see who's going to win the alley-oop here. So
They still won't go away. This Clippers team is crazy.
this is kind of unclear. So this guy's up by 13, and he's got Plumlee. This guy's got Chris Paul and Zubac.
Nick Batum is like playing for next year's contract. I mean, this guy's out there balling.
13 points is a lot.
Who?
This guy's got Booker and Ayton.
Hit it. Let's go. 9-point game. This game was over a second ago. I swear. This is crazy.
Oh, hit that. Covington. Let's go. 6 points.
He's not in.
Whoever that is, looks like him. Oh, Terrence Mann. 6 points.
I didn't see what happened.
He had a 6-point game.
Kogi must have missed this one.
No.
Norman Powell sometimes looks so good. Jesus. Look at that playmaking. That's wide open.
Terrence Mann, 128, 120.
What is happening with this team? I mean, this is amazing. Like, I mean, should put the fear of God into these Suns fans. Like,
what's the score of the series? 2-1?
The score of the series is 3-1. They're about to be done, but like, I mean, they're playing without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They deserve a little bit of credit. Every game they've led, like late in the year, you know.
Booker was 8% owned.
Hard to get to. It was hard to figure out between he and Anthony Edwards and Trae Young and Russell Westbrook. And he was
currently the winner. Has got the Jokic.
Yeah, he was high enough owned where it makes sense. God, this guy that won the single entry in baseball won it by like 30 points.
Oh, really?
And he had 2-0.
I bet you anything he didn't have any like a 5-man stack or anything.
He had a 3-man Cubs stack and a 3-man Atlanta stack and 2 Arizonas.
Yeah. There you go. And the Oakland game is over. The Oakland game is over.
See how it works? Sometimes you don't have to play it all.
Nope. Slime ball here is in first, or slam ball. Sorry.
Yeah, but Josh, here's the question. Here's the problem. There's no way statistically that both Trae and Bogdanovich could have busted. It's almost mathematically impossible. Without DeJounte Murray and with the price of
Bogdanovich, if they get blown up at 50. That's pretty much.
But even then, you're going to get Bogdanovich on the court with the other
What did
guys.
Trae end up playing? 40 minutes? He had to play at least 40.
Oh, I'm sure he played more.
Yeah, he played the whole fourth quarter. I think he might have played the whole second half.
Yeah, I actually thought they didn't play Bogdanovich nearly enough, and they were getting crushed during the first half. And I was like, what are they doing? Playing Sadiq Bey over this guy. Like, I like Sadiq Bey, but like Bogdanovich, and then he brought him back in the third, and then Trae just finished it. The Clippers are about to look at this. Look at this. Here comes Batum. Oh, it's a 3-point game.
Batum.
I would give anything for the Clippers to win this game. Let's go. This is wild. This game was over. No. Oh, you don't need to sell out so much to make it look at the bailout.
What happened?
This is right there. Wow. That's wild. How did that happen? And you can look at Steve Ballmer going crazy on it. I just lost $900 now in the last. How did I drop $900 without anything changing in baseball? Who got a win that I didn't account for? Oh, somebody actually I had.
Yeah, Trae Young played 44 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, in an elimination game, you got to expect
You have
that.
to.
You know,
And
even if they're down 30, like
DeAndre Hunter had 41.
he's always gonna because he has to guard. What's his name?
They closed with Okongwu instead of Capella. What was DeJounte Murray's suspension for?
He bumped the official.
But
it was, and I'm usually against that, but it did seem like it was a little bit intentional. Like he was annoyed and he bumped him.
Yeah.
You can't really do that. How about this, Sheets? How about if I told you I was going to enter 4 lineups into the Gold Glove? You know how impossible it is to actually break exactly even because of all of the things. Like I haven't seen that number the whole night. I'm exactly even in that specific.
Pretty funny.
6,000 entered, and it's not like you cash immediately for double. You know what I mean? But whatever baseball stat corrections are happening right now, it's certainly not going my way.
Oh my God, the Clippers will not go away. The Clippers will not go away.
You're a second ahead of me. Let's go.
Oh, so.
No, it's okay. I didn't know you were a second ahead of me. Oh, 23 tennis matches tomorrow? Is that real?
Yeah, that's about standard. And thanks for reminding me. I got to do the sheets for that.
Oh. You got stuck on the Papa Gates line. I was like, that's a nice lineup.
Westbrook. Oh, buddy.
No, you missed an easy one? Oh, I didn't even see it. How is this happening now? Oh, no. I cannot believe that. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God.
Westbrook?
He's been so incredible on both ends. Like, he's the only one who's played any defense, too. Oh, so brutal. Oh.
That's all Booker has, 47?
Yeah, that's it. It's a foul.
Dude, let's somehow get these Clippers home. That'd be sick.
It's like just for fun, man.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if they had Kawhi and Paul George.
Yeah.
We might be talking about the favorites in the West right now. I still like our bet if those guys play.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, all of these games, they've been right there. That's why. Oh, my God. I think every Suns starter played the entire fourth quarter of a game they were up by like 20 going into. Or no, only the three main starters. That's very close to a delay a game. You can't do that. Come on.
Oh, my God. One time.
Wait, I've got to mute you for a second.
Yeah, fair enough.
Get behind you.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. So sick. This is nuts.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're still at 132, 130, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Did you overturn that? Oh, my God. They want you to sell some of your stuff on Stake, your tennis stuff on Stake Kings. People are trying to get.
Yeah.
I hope Mr. Andrew somehow signed up through us. I'm guessing that he's not, but I hope he is. Oh no! Oh come on! You already saw this. Oh God! So ugly.
You know,
Oh God!
you're in commercial, right?
Yeah. You're talking about stealing a game. This would have been the definition of stealing a game. A great play by Republic.
Search history. This won't be valid option. At AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is better. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23 with a Galaxy Phone 3 that's 10 years.
Yeah, I'm going to be coaching this weekend
What do you think?
in AAU tournament.
Think like your favorite player. Looking good, young chap. You too, old chap.
Baseball is nuts. If Christian Walker hits that walk-off home run, we're sitting here talking tomorrow about, hey, Bobby, great job. How did you win this money on this?
Well, that's what they say. It's like what they call it. It's an event-driven, DFS sport.
I do think that like with the NBA, at least I feel like you really earn them because they're so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
With the baseball, sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I got a home run. I won the all. Yeah. Great. Excellent. I can't believe they had the ball down, too.
Man, that was crazy. Oh. Any chance for a miracle?
Oh, plenty of time.
Yeah, but it's just the situation. They have no timeouts. They got nothing. They're got no challenges, and every call is going to go.
Oh, you don't even
It's over. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to know.
Oh, man. So to speak.
I got you. I already sort of saw it coming.
Now tick.
But that's on man. You got to catch that
That's
ball.
what I said. Oh, man.
How do you catch that ball?
Come on, man.
You're spotting up at 3. What are you doing? Who else could he be passing it to? What are you pulling your hands back for? I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that.
It's like the catcher, like calling for the ball, and then like forgetting it's coming to him. It's like,
What do you do though in the corner? Like whoever lets it go, like it can't beat anybody else. God, that's so stupid. Balls that hit off your shoulder. Jesus.
Kevin Durant. Yeah, he'll miss a free throw.
Definitely the Suns are the least likely to the least. Oh my God. He grabbed the other guy and then turned around. What a bitch. He's such a little bitch. Sorry. I hate Kevin Durant. I just think he's an amazing NBA player. He's a specimen, but he's just a disgusting person. He has no heart. Look what happened when he tried to create his own thing.
Yeah.
You guys win one round.
Spread in this game, by the way.
I believe it was 8.5.
Okay.
We're getting into spread territory, which is
That
nuts.
should do it. I don't think they're going to foul. Oh, they'll foul once. Well, they better do something. They're not even trying.
They called it off after they were down 6.
Uh,
Well, they covered.
yeah. All right. I guess that's the wrap. I guess that is a wrap. So our bet goes into the garbage. The Clippers Sixers.
But I mean, look, that was I still like our bet there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we had some outs. Didn't get there. And also we had what did we get? 46.
This guy wins easily the alley-oop. And yeah, that'll do it. I guess I'll see you around noon tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck to everybody. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. It was really fun hanging out with all you guys. Good luck. Good job, Brandon. Good job, Mr. Andrew. Good job, everybody. And great to see everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.